Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. Same at the Grizzly Gentleman. Both of them are fantastic deals, and they really do help support the show. Before we get into things, well, first of all, what's up, Planeswalkers? Name 36, back with more Magic the Gathering Arena. Before we get back into things, I do want to address the banned announcement for you all yesterday, for me today. All Wizards did was ban Uro, and I predicted that. I predicted that they were going to ban Uro and nothing else, because Uro is no longer the new thing. It's not even the main thing, really. Like, does it hurt Omnath decks? Arguably, yes. But that's mostly, I think, just because of the fact that Uro is a stupid card. But Omnath is still going to be super strong. And it seems like already people are annoyed by Standard. So I'm here to say to you all, this channel is mainly a historic channel. So if you're sick of Standard, come to Father 6. Bearded Dad 6. Also, we have a Discord question, and I'm starting with that because it leads into what I'm playing today, which I realize is not as interesting because you've seen the thumbnail. Anyway, Crips asks, have you considered trying a Coco build with some of the new Zendikar Rising cards, like Skyclave Apparition and the new Linvala? Yes, I have considered that. I do want to address the fact that my Death and Taxes Primer 2 is not even remotely up. I'm a grad student. I'm getting a PhD. I'm a busy man. That said, I'm still trying to weave in work. It's still going to occur, but we're playing some white-green Death and Taxes, and this is a collected company variant, because, a fun fact, we have a lot of creatures that are going to get hit by that. We have 33 creatures here, and we have 4 creatures that can't be hit, so that's 29 creatures that can be hit. I believe the number that you want to see is 27 plus. So, this is a Death and Taxes deck. We are looking to annoy our opponent and kill them over time with our little bitty dudes. This is not an aggro deck, really. It's low to the ground, but our plan is to essentially beat our opponent very, very slowly with our dudes while they are not able to do anything. We have 4 Alseid of Life's Bounty. This card is fantastic because it allows us to protect our taxing effects. So it has lifelink, so we can, if we have to, use it to gain some life. And it's also, fun fact, a card that we can hit with Collecting Company. I'm not going to say that for all of them, but I thought it'd be funny. For Thalia, this is the main Taxes lady. I absolutely love Thalia so much. She's so cool. 2 mana, 2/1, first strike, non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. So if we're going first, this is fantastic because essentially it means if our opponent is trying to play a 2 mana counterspell, you need 3 mana for that, my friend. And if we have our next buddy, Tithe Taker out, if you're trying to do stuff on my turn, it has to cost you a little extra. 2 mana, 2/1 has Afterlife 1, so if this dies, I do get to get a little Spirit Boy over on the right there. When it's my turn, your opponent's spells cost 1 more to cast, as well as their abilities cost 1 more to activate. This, for what it's worth, does apply to Jace. So if our opponent is trying to use new Jace against us on our turn, it's not new Jace, it's new Teferi. What am I talking about? It's new Teferi. It's 4 mana Teferi. I don't know. Tithe Taker is really very nice. Then we have just a cadre of flyers here that cost 3 mana. We have Archon of Emeria, the newest card from Zendikar Rising here. 3 mana, 2/3 flyer. Each player can't cast more than 1 spell each turn. We plan on casting 1. Non-basic lands your opponent's control enter the battlefield tapped. Not symmetrical. Our non-basics can come in untapped, but our opponent, if you're playing a greedy mana base, haha, get wrecked. You're not going to use them for a turn. Which, for what it's worth, a decent number of things are going to come in tapped regardless, but we might get our opponents here and there. Also, making it so that they can't double up on spells is also potentially quite nice, depending, of course, on the exact matchup. Aven Mindcensor. Ooh, and we can goozle someone. Oh, it'll be great. 3 mana, 2/1, flash flyer. But Justin, you hate flash. Shut up. I'm playing white. If an opponent would search a library, that player searches the top 4 cards of the library instead. If our opponent cracks a Fabled Passage, and we flash in an Aven Mindcensor, they better hope they have a basic in the top 4 cards, because if they don't, they've lost a land. And let's say that we have Aven Mindcensor on the board, we could use one of these and get rid of one of the lands. Obviously, Field of Ruin is better insofar as it allows us to search, so we're not going to go down a land. However, Ghost Quarter hits basic lands as well. No, I mean, that's actually about it. It hits basic lands as well. Oh, it doesn't cost mana to use. So, I mean, that's nice as well. 3 Kinjalli Sunwing, 3 mana, 2/3, flying creatures your opponent's control enter the battlefield tapped. So this essentially says, are you playing haste creatures? Are you playing aggro? I'm a race you, and I'm a win. 3 Militia Bugler. This gets everything that Collected Company gets. All of these creatures have 2 power or less. So Militia Bugler essentially says, 3 mana, 2/3, draw a card. Oh, it has Vigilance as well, which is pretty nice. 2 Skyclave Apparition. I'm not sure how I feel about this card because I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. This will be actually my first time playing with it. But it is a 3 mana 2/2 that ETBs, exiles a non-land, non-token permanent. So it hits planeswalkers, it hits enchantments, it hits artifacts, it hits creatures, yada, bada, bing. That costs 4 or less, which is a lot of good things. When it leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner creates an XX blue illusion creature token where X is the converted mana cost of the exiled card. So the maximum that someone can get from getting rid of my Skyclave is a 4/4. The issue is that this leaves the battlefield, not dies. So if this is exiled, if this is bounced back to hand, if it's flickered for a turn, all of those, excuse me, would lead to them getting a card. Even if it's just a random token, you know, they still get something. 3 Knight of Autumns. It does what I want it to do. It is big, it blows up artifacts and enchantments, it gains you 4 life. It's fantastic. Shalai makes it so it's harder to kill all of our things, and late game, if we have a bunch of mana, we can pump our team. Collected Company. It gets 2 of these at instant speed. It's fantastic. 2 Yasharn. Yasharn seems like it might be pretty decent. So the first thing about it is it can take us from 4 to 5 and 6 because it allows us to get a basic force and a basic planes. But also, against the sacrifice decks, players can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents to cast spells or activate abilities. Get F sacrifice decks. This is also just a 4 mana 4/4, which is nice. And then this is the mana base we're using for the new Branchloft Pathways. And this is the sideboard. We're playing best of 3, baby. 2 Grafdigger's Cage against the graveyard decks, as well as potentially any goblins. 2 Drannith Magistrate, also decent against goblins because it forces their... What is the name of that card? The dude who's on the window. Whatever. You all know what I'm talking about. Messes them up. Nyx-Fleece Ram against super aggro. 2 Rest in Peace against graveyard, obviously. 2 Revoke Existence against any weird artifact or enchantment deck we're running against. 3 Destiny Spinner and 2 Shifting Ceratops against counterspell based control and or tempo decks. So the traditional historic. This DeckTech was a little longer than the ones recently, but Death and Tax is my baby. Not my baby as in I made it, like the archetype, but my baby as in like I love to play it. I'm just gonna stop talking. Oh yeah, play first. We're up against a Lurrus deck. All right, we get to go first, and we can have a turn 2 Thalia. If this is the Aura deck, we can Knight of Autumn to kill one of their auras. Fantabulous hand. Play that Temple Garden first. Okay, that doesn't really tell us anything just yet. Wait, yes, it does. It's auras. They're playing auras. I'm going to play Thalia first. Next turn, possibly Kinjalli sub? First strike doesn't mean all that much, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll Kinjalli Sunwing here. Yeah. Can't attack, unfortunately. They can just pay 4 life to make their Adanto Vanguard indestructible. But we can start killing them slowly with our flyer. So let's see. They could pay 3 for the... Yep, that. Now, is that worth blocking? I'm gonna draw a card. No, I think I want to keep... I think I want to force them to... I mean, they're going to gain 4 as well, but man. I want to force them to... pay more. Yeah, so I'm going to play Ghost Quarter. Play a Knight of Autumn. Blow up the Staggering Insight and attack them with these 2. And I've used my Knight of Autumn already, so I can essentially get rid of her. Destroy that. Thank you very much. And I'll put them back to 20. Okay. And Thalia is just doing what she needs to do. She's just being annoying. Next turn I can play Yasharn. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm so dumb. Yasharn makes it so they can't use a Dunto. I totally forgot about that. Oh, so they scryed. I didn't see if they went to the bottom or top. That's me being bad. Yeah, I totally messed up. I totally forgot Yasharn could just be like, nah. Curious Obsession, sure. So I will block here. I do not need the Knight of Autumn anymore. Yarp. And I get my land drops. So that's awesome. Yeah, Yasharn seems pretty cool. I didn't even remember that it hurts Vanguard. We'll play planes. I'm definitely attacking here. They can't sacrifice either, right? Yeah, so they can't even use Alseid, dude, to get protection. So I think I'm just going to attack with my 2, or my 2/3. Next one I can like Militia Bugler, not double Tithe Taker. I could single Tithe Taker. Jeez, all right. I would love an apparition here, actually. I do think I have to block that. I don't think I can reasonably take 6 damage. So I'm going to play this. Hope I get an apparition. Goodbye, Vanguard. Yeah, I'll attack with both of these. Put them down to 8. Sure. Bruh, Yasharn's cool. Skyclave Apparition. So I'll change these. So they're gonna gain 2 life. And I assume they're gonna cast this. Yep. Okay. That gets Vigilance, sure. Okay, that's less good. That is very much less good. I'm not drawing a card with it, which is nice. Collect a company. Let's play Tithe Taker. Then I guess just pass the turn. I'm gonna do it now. Wow. That's bad. That was an awful company. And we're dead. That is unfortunate. That could have gone better. Definitely want those. I don't know if that's worth putting in. I do like Yasharn. Shalai is not as good here. What the hell did I add? Revoke, right? I don't think Cage is worth having. What this deck really needs is 2 mana or cheaper good removal. And it doesn't have that. Play first. Ooh, that's a yikes. Nah. Sure. Wait, where's my fucking deck? No, I don't care about opponents. Alright, cool. So next turn I can Sunwing. I can Sunwing, and then the following turn, potentially collect a company. If I don't get the land, I can just Knight of Autumn. Or I can just Knight of Autumn this. Fucking load that bad boy up, do it. No, Car Spirit Dancer. Shoot. This is why I need removal. Ask and ye shall receive. I literally might as well attack. It gains me a life. Like, I can't block with it. Can't activate its ability. I literally might as well. Yeah, Curious Obsession, go yourself. And the plan is to just Knight of Autumn the Ornithopter. Shoot. I think the correct answer is company here. But do I do it right now? Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. Cool. We're gonna grab Knight of Autumn and Thalia, I think. The Kinjalli Sunwing is nice and all. I think we're going to do this and this. And we're going to have to just blow up the Obsession, I think. Because this, they just get to save. Throwing it out there, so I have to just blow up the Obsession. This is my obsession. I still don't have a flying blocker, but they are limited on what they can do with their mana. So that's a staggering insight, I assume. And I do have another Knight of Autumn. Hushbringer. Okay. So my ATBs are now bad. This exiles. So that's cool. Yep. Yeah, that's what I figured. This is sorcery, which sucks. But I do have a flyer now. Although I guess technically they could sack to get around it. The Thalia still is giving them a bit of a tough time. All that glitters on the Hushbringer. Sure. Gains them life. Makes sense. They don't attack. Interesting. They do not have mana to pay for my Revoke Existence. Cool. Big shout out to Thalia. I have to do some blocking. Although they have Alseid. Do I want to leave my Sunwing back? If I attack like this, this puts them on lethal, but they could just block here. 2, 4, 5. I'm at 23. I think I can just force their hand. Even just like getting rid of Ornithopter and stuff, I think is reasonable. If they try to do any like double block shenanigans, I can even just sack my Alseid to give protection so they don't gain life or something. I guess I could have... No, I don't think it would have mattered. They have to block something here. Interesting. So I'm going to give my Note of Autumn protection from white, I think. That way they don't gain life. They lose everything but Hushbringer. Give that protection from white. And now they're not going to gain any life. They'll take 2 and 3 of their things are going to die. I guess they could Selfless whatever. Yeah, they should Selfless Savior on their Alseid. They didn't? Oh, okay. I was confused. Don't pick your Hushbringer, dude. Ornithopter? I guess. Staggering Insight, sure. I mean, in order to get the card, you have to attack with it. So you'll go up to 7. 2, 4, 6, 8. They were still alive. Bro, Yasharn is awesome. I might want to put more Yasharns in. Also, this card is good. I use it, what, twice? It's good, each time. I mean, honestly, I think everything's fine here. Pro Blue doesn't really matter. The majority of the creatures are white. If not, like, all of the creatures are white. Cage, it's not important. Yeah, I think this is just a fine configuration. I just need to get lucky by having, like, removal and stuff for their creatures. And them not... Excuse me, having a super bursty hand. Yeah, I mean, this is good. We Tithe Taker first, so that we can potentially Revoke Existence, and we're going to play the Scattered Groves tapped first. By the way, the reason I'm playing Scattered Groves is for the cycling, just in case. They scryed on top. Okay, good to know. Although, for what it's worth... If they just play... No, there's no way they play Ornithopter into something. Core Spirit Enter. Alright, so that is annoying. Drawing that, I think I am going to just play Thalia. So that my opponent is less able to spam things onto Core Spirit Enter. They're still going to get some amount of value, though. Like, they could just Staggering Insight here, they draw a card, and then they attack me essentially for free. Yeah. Because this will be, what, a 2-4? 3-5. You know, I kind of have to let this through. Do I have to let this through? Do I go to 5 cards now? Jesus. Revoke Existence on the Insight. Yeah. I'm gonna let it through. It's gonna cost me more to Existence, but we're gonna white here. Resistance, the insight. And I'm probably never blocking, right? Maybe I am blocking in order to play company next turn. I'm not gonna attack. I don't know why I did that. It's looking like a loss, most likely. Cartouche. No, I'm not gonna block that. Okay, another one. Don't like to see that. We do have a cartouche, which is nice. Or a knight, which is nice. So we'll have this enter tapped. They're going to be drawn a lot, though. Okay, they're going to play two things here. Okay, and Staggering Insight is my guess. Yep. I can chump with Knight of Autumn, but I'm getting buried in card advantage, so there's not much I can do. I want to see what Spirit of the Labyrinth printed in Historic. That would be pretty good for us. We do block. No, not much I can do. No, they just have so much value here. I'm just going to concede and give you guys another match. I think I might want to go up on those apparitions, though. I do want more Spirit. I do want Spirit of the Labyrinth in Historic. Let's go up to 2 on that. Let's cut down on Bugler a little. Like it's a card that gives us more cards. We have Collected Company. Is there something better? Let me discard changes. I have my little list down here, and this is exactly why. Charming Prince gets to flicker stuff, and I get to scry. Tomic doesn't really do all that much. And I'd need to replace it with a card that can get got by Collected. Let me pause for a second. Scooz doesn't really solve any of the problems that we have. Scooz is just a good card. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go out and collect more taxes. I'll pay 2 life. Do I look like I care? Uh-oh. Should have paid 2 life. It's Gobbos. Alright, well let's see if our sideboard can actually help us out. I absolutely offer this trade here. 1000%. Archon might help. They accept the trade? Really? Alright. Torch Courier. I would have taken the trade, so. Let's see. Their stuff costs 1 more to activate on my turn. And 1 more to cast, so they can't actually hurt me right now. We do this for whites. We play a Thalia out. So now their stuff costs even more! Get... Thalia might get murdered, but I might as well play Alseid. I don't think I offer up the Tithe Taker trade. Maybe I do. No, I don't need to offer up that trade. Just being annoying to them is pretty helpful. War Chief, sure. I have a first striker. Let's play Archon of Emeria. The issue is I can't really attack them until like now, or until I have I use my flyer. Thalia, because Thalia I think I want on block duty. I am a little worried about them getting a lord here, but bruh, a flame whirler would kind of suck. I guess not. I would just Alseid protect Thalia. Chieftain. Yeah, what's up, bruh? You don't attack with a chieftain. I would probably double block Thalia Tithe Taker to kill the War Chief. But just let me have my turn. I think I just want a swole creature here. I just want someone large. And then I'll start chipping away at them. Still have access to Alseid. But this way I have a single creature that's pretty big. They're trying to cast something for 1 mana, cost them 2. Oh, well, a non-creature, obviously. Also affects Embercleave for what it's worth. Another chieftain? Sure. I don't think he should attack here. But I think that's what they're thinking about. They're doing math as an attacker? That's not what goblins do. Kinjalli Sunwing. Sure. I do think I still attack with Archon of Emeria. Because I still have okay blocks. If they have another chieftain, then my blocks are still okay, actually. Yeah, because I'd block 1 chieftain with my knight, I'd block a 2nd chieftain with both Thalia and Tithe Taker, and I would block the War Chief with Alseid. I'd actually block the last War Chief with Sunwing, I think. Oh, but that couldn't be attacked, never mind. Because Sunwing makes him come in tapped. Hey, that came in tap 2. Shout out to Archon of Emeria. And Embercleave would still be annoying. I've not known Goblin decks to use Embercleave. Alright, they're getting a Matron. What Goblin are you getting? Krenko? My guess is Krenko. Nope, Gem Palm Incinerator. Okay. Shalai. Damn, I wish I had 1 more land out. I can play Shalai, and it forces them to target Shalai. Or I can just play another Archon of Emeria. And give protection. Damn, 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 damn. I think I'm going to go with this line. I don't know if it's correct. You can't do anything on my turn. I got Thalia and Tithe Taker. You aren't playing ish on my turn. I'm slowly trying to whittle them down. And I still have generally okay blocks. They could be better, but play that. They have 5 mana here. 2 would go towards the Incinerator. I sack Alseid. So I mean, attacking Alseid not in combat does kind of suck. They play another Matron. Man, it'd be great if I had a flash in Aven Mindcensor here. Moxus. Okay. So I do need to kill my opponent pretty quickly. I do have them dead in 2 turns. Interesting. Who are you targeting? Targeting Sunwing. Cannot have that. Okay. So their stuff is still going to come in tapped. Shalai is an additional blocker. So I do think I need to just put them to 6 here. Block to survive. And then kill them next turn. That's the plan. Scoot a little bit more into the screen here. Got there. Cool. Ooh, okay. Who are we bringing in? Can't cast spells from anywhere other than that. Same. Do I want Nyx-Fleece Ram? No, Nyx-Fleece Ram I think is more for like, just like mono red, generally speaking. Scooz is still good here. Yasharn. I can't pay away for sacrifice permanents. I mean, Yasharn is good if I can potentially like get it down before they try and combo stuff. I did Drannith Magistrate. I can't cast spells from anywhere in their hands. Drannith Magistrate's probably bad, right? Oh, I gotta play with it before I can actually know. You just can't cast spells from graveyards or libraries. Creatures in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Your opponents can't cast spells from anywhere in their hands. That only really helps against Goblin Boy. This doesn't even help against Moxus, yeah. Drannith Magistrate's not good. I have them in here essentially for goblins. But like, Grafdigger's Cage does everything that this does. Yeah, Drannith Magistrate needs to be something else, I just don't know what yet. I don't want to, but I think I do get rid of Yasharn here. Yeah. Alright. Okay, let's see if I can win being on the draw. My guess is no, but winning game 1 does make it a little bit easier to win a 3rd game. Mindset's hilarious. My opponent took a mulligan. We'll keep this hand. They mulliganed again. Interesting. Okay, well, we have a Prospector. And they could theoretically have the 2 tokens. No, they just kill my Alseid right now, and I think that's reasonable. Yeah, I mean, that seems reasonable. Gonna hit me for 1. I'll play Thalia next turn, I think. First strike is typically pretty good. I would like another land, but I do have one more play without it, so... I have a 41.2% chance to draw a land next turn. War Chief. Interesting. Cool, I got the lands. Do I want to play... I'm trying to think. So, I mean, I could play Sunwing here. Or I can just play Tithe Taker. They might have Matron next turn. I'm gonna flash in Mindcensor. Mindcensor does essentially the same thing as just playing Tithe Taker here, because I can block the War Chief regardless. Oh my god. Oh my actual god. Get actually fucked. I guess I wait for the tree. No, they can't cast anything that I care about. I have Thalia. Whiff, dude. Whiff so hard. You get the top, search the top 4, baby. Yes! Get whiffed on, bruh. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I like Death and Taxes. Just ruin your opponent's fun. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Let me just hit him in the air. Play Sunwing, probably? Night of the Autumn Big. I think Night of the Autumn Big is a little bit better than Sunwing here. Get dunked on with Mindcensor. Holy crap. That's why we play this deck. To say to our opponents. So nice. So nice. Oh. That's what we like to see. Muxus. Potentially bad. Very, very bad. I should have played Sunwing. I'm gonna lose this game, even though I dunked on him because Muxus is too strong. Yeah, should have played Sunwing instead of Big Knight, because now they have Krenko. Yeah, we're fudged. Yeah, there's nothing we can do now. As soon as they got Muxus out. I mean, really it was Krenko, but damn, I'm upset. Sunwing would have meant like all of the stuff's tapped. Block. That's not a damn thing I can do. Nope. Oh, I'm so upset. I'm not upset because I was, like, celebrating when I shouldn't have. I'm upset because Muxus is still a card. Does WotC not have a dedicated committee for deciding the bans in literally every format? If they don't, they should. Ooh, I have Scooze. This is risky. This is a risky keep right here. YOLO. Does it look like I care? Because it shouldn't. Okay, so we're not going to get Muxus to this game. That's fine. We have Scooze. It's fine. It's fine. We have Scooze. Everything's okay. I have a lot of white that I can draw on the deck. Snoop. Going to pass. Hey, you live by the greed, you die by the greed, alright? You live by the greed, you die by the greed. And I've chosen to die, apparently. Sure. Sure. We'll pass. Come on, white source. entire word. All I want to hear is people in the comments talking about that sweet Aven Mindcensor play. That's it. Nothing else happened. That's where the video ended. I didn't go on to lose that game. I didn't go on to lose the match because of greed. We played Aven Mindcensor and our opponent scooped. That's what happened. I saw it. I was there. You were there. Everyone saw it. That's exactly what happened. Now, they sack a creature. I get to scooze them. So I do get the scooze. I assume they're going to get Krenko. Because Muxus doesn't do anything. Because they have Kaj. Yep, Krenko makes sense. I would like to consume your goblin, please. Thank you. Delicious. Hey, look at that. See, everything's fine. I do wish I had this Aven Mindcensor for before, but, you know, whatever. Pass the turn? We're gonna play Krenko. At least it's not gonna have haste, right? 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They could. They can play War Chief. Oh, fuck. I think that's what they're doing. Wait. Or not? Sure. They had the... interesting. I think I need to max out my apparitions. You fool! I have Aven Mindcensor. If I top deck another land, collect a company is an option. You know what? You're gonna kill my Scooze? Okay. Cool. Gonna do this now, see if I can get an apparition. Did not get an apparition. Shoot. Oh my god, I deserve that so much. Oh, I deserve the shit out of that, dude. Bruh. Oh, I totally forgot. Oh, okay, I'll accept being roasted for that. I refuse to be roasted for the greed keep. I accept the roasting for that, though. There's no excuse for that. That was just a bad play. Oh my goodness. That was a terrible play. Ah, I ripped out my headphones. God damn it. I deserve this. My lust. My greed. Okay, you know, that's it for today's video. I'd like to thank my lovely patrons, especially Fogwayne, for continued support. If you'd like to join them and support the show, you'll find links in the description. Another way you can do that is watch the videos, please. I'm losing subs, man. Like it's like I'm down like 7 a day. Video views are not what they used to be, man. Yeah, just put on like a playlist in the background or something. I don't know, man. I'm just, you know, I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, I'll be one. I'm bad.